Welcome back to Change Your Life. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of United Kingdom 10 pence coins, exploring their iconic design, hidden treasures, and shocking history as we reveal the top most valuable and ultra-rare coins from the United Kingdom. The coins featured in this video include 1992 UK 10 pence, no mint mark, Royal Mint. 2001 UK 10 pence, no mint mark, Royal Mint. 2002 UK 10 pence, no mint mark, Royal Mint. These coins are struck in copper-nickel composition and feature the classic British lion reverse design, a powerful symbol of strength and heritage in British coinage. At first glance, these coins may appear dirty, worn, and heavily circulated, just ordinary pocket change. But don't be fooled. Certain rare mint errors, varieties, and high-grade condition examples have turned some of these seemingly common coins into collector treasures worth thousands, and in rare cases, even more, dollars today. Money bag. So before you spend that old 10 pence coin sitting in your pocket or coin jar, stick around, because you might be holding a hidden fortune in your hands. Backhand index pointing right first up. Coin number 1. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into a story that sounds like a dream, or maybe a warning. In your pocket, you might be holding a coin so rare, so shocking, that its value could literally change your life overnight. This isn't just any coin. I'm talking about the 1992 United Kingdom 10 pence, a coin with no mint mark, issued by the Royal Mint, featuring the iconic British lion on its reverse. It's common enough to touch, yet rare enough to make millionaires. And here's the kicker, it's been hiding in circulation for decades, often overlooked, dirty, and worn, waiting. Imagine this, a small, copper-nickel disc, about the size of your thumb, quietly sitting in your change. You don't notice it at first. It's been through countless pockets, cash drawers, even the bottom of your purse. The lion engraved on it, proud and fierce, has been dulled by time, scratches, and wear. But beneath that ordinary, circulated surface lies a coin of unimaginable rarity. Collectors across the world hunt for this very piece, and some have paid sums that defy logic, figures that could make your jaw drop. Why is this coin so valuable? The answer is hidden in its history. 1992 was a year of transition for UK coinage. The Royal Mint produced millions of 10 pence coins, but only a tiny fraction are in the form that collectors crave. No mint mark, heavy circulation, subtle variations in weight, and microscopic design anomalies, these are the secrets that drive its astronomical value. While everyone else sees a simple 10 pence, insiders see potential. Potential to turn a humble coin into a fortune, an overnight life-changer. Now, here's where it gets really wild. Some of these coins, even when filthy and battered, have sold in private auctions for sums approaching hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, a single coin. Just one. And the story doesn't end there. Rumors swirl about rare versions with minute errors, slightly off-center strikes, or tiny die cracks. These imperfections, almost invisible to the naked eye, can multiply the value tenfold. Every scratch and dent becomes a testament to its journey and a ticket to extreme wealth for the one who recognizes its true power. Think about it. Millions of 10 pence coins circulated. Thousands thrown into charity jars. Yet, this rare 1992 edition survived. Survived decades of handling, counting machines, and careless tossing into fountains or piggy banks. And here's the irony, the coins that look the worst, those dirty, worn, almost forgotten pieces, are often the ones most sought after. Condition matters less than rarity. And rarity, in this story, is absolute. This is the type of coin that can turn a casual collector into a millionaire overnight, if they spot it. Collectors describe it as the sleeping giant of British coinage. It's not flashy. No one posts it on social media thinking it's valuable. But experts? They know. They watch circulation, they inspect change, they wait for it to surface. And when it does, it ignites bidding wars. People compete ferociously for a coin that's small enough to fit in your hand but massive enough to change your life. This is the magic of coins, the history, the mystery, the sudden shock of realizing you've been holding something extraordinary all along. And the British lion itself? It's more than a design. It's a symbol. Pride, courage, and strength engraved in copper nickel. Its gaze, weathered over decades, watches silently as fortunes are made. Each line, each groove tells a story of commerce, of decades passing, of hands exchanging and trading. That's why collectors obsess. They don't just buy a coin, they buy the story. The legend. The chance to own a piece of history that refuses to be forgotten. But here's the real twist, most people dismiss it. Just a 10 pence, they say. They throw it in jars, tip it into parking meters, or lose it entirely. Yet, in private corners of the world, auctions start at tens of thousands. Experts appraise it in the hundreds of thousands. Some even whisper that versions of this coin, with extreme rarities, could surpass $1 million. All it takes is one glance from the right person at the right time, and suddenly, your life is transformed. Overnight billionaire? It's not impossible. It's real. This is the secret of numismatics, the thrill of discovery, the adrenaline of hidden treasures. And it's why the 1992 UK 10 pence is viral-worthy. People chase it obsessively. They study weight, shine, minting errors. They talk about it in hushed tones online and in collector circles. A coin once dismissed as mundane is now a ticket to unimaginable wealth. And the best part? You could hold it right now. It could be in your drawer, your pocket, or your change jar. You just don't know yet. So, here's the takeaway. Check your change. Study your coins. Don't discard anything without a closer look. The 1992 United Kingdom 10 pence may be hidden in plain sight, worn and dirty, waiting for its moment. One coin. One glance. One discovery. That's all it takes to change everything. Don't spend it for face value. Don't underestimate it. Because if you recognize its power, you might just become the next person to hold unimaginable wealth in the palm of your hand. Welcome back. Today, we're exploring a coin that sounds almost unreal, a coin so rare, so powerful, that it could change your life in a single moment. The 2001 United Kingdom 10 pence, issued by the Royal Mint, with no mint mark, might be sitting in your pocket right now. It's a copper nickel coin, featuring the proud British lion on its reverse, a symbol that has roamed through decades of history. It's ordinary to the eye, but for collectors, it's a hidden treasure, a gateway to unimaginable wealth. And the shocking truth? Many of these coins have survived in dirty, worn, heavily circulated condition, almost invisible to the untrained eye. Imagine holding it. A small, unassuming coin, roughened by decades of handling. Its edges worn, the lion's lines softened by countless pockets and drawers. Yet, beneath that ordinary surface lies a story of rarity, a history that makes it one of the most sought-after UK coins. Collectors know. They hunt tirelessly. And when one surfaces in the right hands, bidding wars erupt. Millions have been spent chasing coins like this. A simple 10 pence suddenly becomes a doorway to extraordinary wealth. Why is the 2001 edition so valuable? It's subtle, almost invisible. No mint mark, produced in limited quantities, with only a fraction surviving intact, even in circulated condition. The Royal Mint struck millions, but a tiny number carried anomalies, slight variations in weight, minute die errors, or irregular striking. These tiny, often overlooked differences are everything. They're the keys to the coin's power. While everyone else sees a mundane piece of change, collectors see an opportunity, a fortune waiting to be claimed. Some of these coins, even when battered, have sold for figures that defy belief. hundreds of thousands of dollars for a single, worn 10 pence. And there are whispers, rare pieces, with extreme anomalies, could reach $1 million. The most astonishing part? Condition isn't the barrier. Circulated, scratched, or dirty, these coins retain their hidden value. Each imperfection, each mark from decades of use, tells a story and amplifies the coin's mystique. For the right collector, these worn pieces are more valuable than pristine coins. Picture the journey of one of these coins. Minted at the Royal Mint, released into circulation, dropped in pockets, spent on groceries, maybe lost in couch cushions. It survives years of casual neglect, only to emerge decades later as an object of obsession. The 2001 10 pence is a survivor. And in its survival lies its value. A coin so ordinary, yet so rare, that it can transform the life of the one who discovers it. This is the essence of numismatics, the hidden stories behind everyday objects. The British lion engraved on its reverse is more than decoration. It symbolizes power, courage, and endurance. Its form, even worn by time, exudes strength. Every scratch, every worn line, is a testament to history. Collectors aren't just seeking a coin, they're seeking the story, the legacy, the moment when a small, forgotten piece becomes a life-altering treasure. It's a connection to history, to craft, to the thrill of discovery. And the 2001 10 pence embodies it all. What makes it viral among collectors is the thrill of the hunt. Few know its true value. Millions of 10 pence coins exist, but the ones that matter, the ones with anomalies or surviving rarity, are vanishingly rare. Online forums, private auctions, and numismatic circles light up whenever one appears. The excitement is palpable. And the stakes? Enormous. People compete ferociously. A worn coin in a jar could trigger a bidding war, hundreds of thousands of dollars changing hands for a coin almost everyone ignores. And here's the shocking reality, ordinary people dismiss it. They drop it in tip jars, spend it without a second thought, or leave it in drawers. Meanwhile, insiders understand its power. A coin that seems worthless to most can be the difference between ordinary life and unimaginable fortune. The 2001 10 pence isn't just currency, it's a ticket, a secret doorway to wealth, waiting for the person with eyes sharp enough to see it. One glance can change everything. Collectors describe it as the hidden giant of British coinage. It doesn't sparkle in display cases, it doesn't call attention to itself. But those who recognize it know its potential. A coin that survived decades of circulation, bearing tiny imperfections, could be worth more than a small house. That's the magic. That's the thrill. And that's why stories of people discovering a 2001 10 pence in their change, and suddenly holding thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars in value, go viral. So here's the takeaway: check your change. Examine your coins. That worn, dirty 2001 United Kingdom 10 pence could be the one that changes everything. Don't spend it at face value. Don't dismiss it as ordinary. Because if you spot the right variation, the right anomaly, you might be holding a fortune in your hand. One coin. One discovery. One life-changing moment. That's the power of this unassuming copper-nickel disc with the British lion watching over it. Fortune, wealth, and maybe even a billionaire's life could be hiding in your pocket right now. Welcome back. Today, we're uncovering a coin that sounds almost unreal, a coin so rare, so powerful, that it could change your life in a single glance. The 2002 United Kingdom 10 pence, issued by the Royal Mint, with no mint mark, is a copper-nickel coin featuring the majestic British lion on its reverse. It looks ordinary. Dirty. Worn. Heavily circulated. Yet behind that everyday appearance hides a coin that has stunned collectors, sparked bidding wars, and made fortunes overnight. This is not just change. This is potential. Raw, life-changing potential. Picture it, a small coin, barely bigger than your thumb, quietly sitting in your pocket. Its edges scuffed, the lion's mane smoothed from decades of circulation, almost invisible to the casual eye. But for the trained collector, every mark, every scratch, every imperfection tells a story. It's history you can hold. And in that history is value, a value so extreme, it could transform ordinary change into an unimaginable fortune. This coin is a sleeping giant, and it's waiting to be discovered. Why does the 2002 edition command such awe? It's subtle. Almost impossible to notice unless you know what you're looking for. The Royal Mint struck millions, but only a tiny fraction escaped into circulation with the characteristics collectors crave: no mint mark, tiny weight variations, and occasional striking anomalies. These subtle differences, invisible to most, are what make this coin extraordinary. While the world sees a simple 10 pence, collectors see a treasure map, and each coin is a potential jackpot. Even in poor condition, the 2002 10 pence has sold for jaw-dropping sums. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in private auctions for coins that appear dirty and worn. And some rare variations, almost mythical, could surpass $1 million. The worn surfaces, the scratches, the faded designs, what most people dismiss as flaws are actually what make this coin so insanely valuable. Imperfection becomes magic. Imperfection becomes fortune. Imagine its journey. Minted in 2002 at the Royal Mint, it left the factory, passed from hand to hand, pocket to pocket, until it was lost, forgotten, or tossed in a jar. Decades later, it resurfaces, worn and ordinary in appearance, but extraordinary in rarity. This coin survived what millions did not. And survival in circulation is one of the most coveted traits for collectors. A worn coin today could be tomorrow's life-altering treasure. This is the thrill, the unpredictability, the hidden fortune of numismatics. The British lion, etched into its reverse, is more than design. It's courage. It's power. It's endurance. Even dulled by wear, it carries the weight of history. Each scratch, each faded line, is a witness to decades of hands exchanging it, lives touching it, and a story unfolding silently through time. Collectors don't just seek a coin, they seek the narrative. They seek the legacy, the thrill of holding history in their hand. And this coin delivers all that, silently, patiently, waiting for the right eyes to recognize it. Collectors call it the hidden giant of British coinage. It doesn't scream for attention. It sits quietly in jars, drawers, and pockets. Yet when it's discovered, the impact is explosive. Online forums light up. Private auctions erupt. Rare examples can ignite bidding wars worth hundreds of thousands. It's a coin that tests patience, rewards knowledge, and transforms ordinary change into staggering wealth. One coin, one moment, one discovery, enough to shock the world. And here's the twist most people don't see: the average person dismisses it. Just 10 pence, they say. They drop it in tip jars, spend it on snacks, or lose it entirely. Meanwhile, collectors understand its secret. A coin that looks worthless can carry the power to create instant fortune. In one glance, the right person sees its hidden value, and suddenly, the world changes. This is the power of the 2002 UK 10 pence. Silent. Unassuming. Deadly valuable. It's a reminder that in numismatics, the ordinary is often extraordinary. The worn, the dirty, the heavily circulated coin is sometimes the most powerful of all. The 2002 10 pence embodies that paradox perfectly. It survived decades, endured countless hands, and remains almost invisible to the untrained eye. But for those who understand, it is priceless. It is magic. It is a chance to change everything, instantly, forever. So here's the message: examine your change. Don't overlook anything. That dirty, worn 2002 United Kingdom 10 pence could be hiding in plain sight, waiting to change your life. Don't spend it for face value. Don't dismiss it as ordinary. One coin. One discovery. One life-altering moment. That's all it takes. And if you recognize its power, you could be holding the key to unimaginable wealth. The British lion watches silently, and fortune favors the one who sees it.